Hey guys, and welcome back to Being Random. I'm Aslesh.
And I'm Aditya. So, I think, what is the topic of discussion today? What do you think we should talk about?
Today, so we've done. I hope you guys enjoyed the first guest episode last time. We split that up in two parts. The audio got messed up, but
I'm glad the audio was messed up in a certain way because
why?
people were roasting me. It was
Uh,
turning out to be a roast
we'll
rather than a nice, healthy discussion.
we
Obviously, there's
will
nothing
we
called
will
healthy discussion.
we'll have an episode where we are just. I think we need that.
Nah, that's
We,
good. Hey, that's wrong. 5 against 1? No, I don't agree.
we need an episode where we get to roast you.
Okay, I think we should let people vote on that.
Vote, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
so if.
You do realize we'll vote, we'll only go.
No,
and
you
vote
can't do
back.
that. So I will not consider people who are going to roast me. I'm not going to consider their
Yeah.
votes. But I think in the comment section, if people say roast Aditya or whatever,
Yes.
and based on the number of comments we get, and I think we'll
Yeah, I think the
probably
second part is
allow
gonna
that.
go out. We're recording ahead of time because Mr. Aditya is traveling next week.
Oh yeah. So coming back to traveling, I think that's a good topic
I
to talk
think
about
let's
today.
talk about traveling today because both of us love to travel, and also a lot of us struggle to. I think a lot of us stress out when we travel because we're like, okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna lose progress or whatever. But let's get to that. Where are you going?
So I'm planning to travel to Arunachal Pradesh.
We're doing a road trip.
Yes, road trip.
I missed my last trip. Parents went to.
I think you could probably join us on
Oh,
our next trip when we guys are going.
where you guys, dude? You guys do marathon trips, man. You guys go to Goa, you run the marathon, and you come back.
You come, you chill. See, we go on a 3-day trip. So I think most of our trips, for people who don't know, most of our trips are based on runs or the activities that we do. So we do go, we do run the marathon, and I think after that, it's pretty much us just having fun. We
You know,
roam
you know
around.
what you should do?
We do consume a bit of alcohol on those certain instances,
Yes,
and we relax, we unwind, we eat good food, we taste the local cuisine.
I think that's what it is. It's balance. Whenever you travel, I think a lot of us, oh, I'm gonna overindulge, or that's what it is. It's about
Yeah,
moderation.
I don't think a
If
majority of the people in my group, at least, we don't overindulge.
yeah,
But we do order good food. I'm not gonna say it's completely clean. Yes, we do have fried
a
fried
week is
foods,
fine,
etc., etc.
right?
And I've always emphasized on this one point to a lot of people. I said 365 days a year, 60 days you take off, you're on vacation, you travel, you eat what you want, you enjoy, you binge. But 300 days, if you can maintain a clean intake, I think you're
Yeah,
pretty much
exactly.
set.
I think that's
Just
what it is.
your goals don't change.
I think that's what it. And you know what you should do? Go get a scuba diving.
Me?
Yeah,
Scuba diving, why?
not this trip, next trip, right? Go to
Oh,
Andaman,
you want to get a
Havelock.
scuba diving
I have to
license?
get my advance
Ah.
done. I have to get my advance. I've
Actually,
done my.
I haven't been to Andaman, so I think it's a trip
So
worth doing.
yeah, we go to
And
Andaman.
I think a lot of the guys will be more than ready to come and do
Dude, the
that trip
scuba thing is
because
amazing.
we do have a ultra in Andaman.
Oh
There is an
God.
ultra in Andaman. I think it's a 50-kilometer run. We were looking at it last year. Sorry, this year actually. We were looking at it, but we didn't book it
Here I am
because we had very
telling
short
them
notice.
let's go to Andaman, let's get a scuba diving license.
We'll do that also. We'll do that
Let's
also.
do the ultra and then get the scuba diving license.
See, I did not deny the part where we'll do scuba. I just want to add on an ultra. I mean, it'll be fun.
But you're shit scared of the ocean.
I don't like big fish. I like
Why?
eating them. I like eating them.
That's what I was
I
gonna
don't
say.
like them eating me.
See,
Okay,
okay.
I know for a fact that a majority, say 90% of the people, don't like huge fish swimming under them.
Sure, but
You don't know where it'll bite, what it'll bite.
okay.
What if it drags you
I
down?
have a question.
Huh.
You've had a dog in your life.
My dog itself was so small.
You had a dog in your
Okay.
life, right? What would you tell people who are scared of dogs? You say no, there's a certain behavior to them. You don't do this,
Yeah,
don't
but
do that.
my
It's
dog
being a
is
bit.
not the size of a tank.
I know, I agree, I
Okay.
agree, but you know what I'm getting at.
I get
There
it.
is a behavior that you have to cater to.
So you have a pet fish that is that size
No,
at
I
home,
never had a pet.
and how can you tell me that
No,
fish will not
but
eat you?
so that's why you do a course. That's why you do a degree for it. That's why I'm asking you to go get the license.
I'm doing too many degrees right now. But yeah, scuba, I think that's one of the fears I have, I think, and I'll have to get.
More reason to fucking do it. Here you
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
podcast, go be uncomfortable, go
No,
do
no, no.
this,
Yes.
fucking
So
go do the
see,
scuba thing as well.
I never said I won't do it. I think probably at some point I will. See, I also have fears of bungee or
Really?
sky.
Really?
I don't see my point is see, I can do pull-ups, I can do push-ups, I do everything, right? So I have, it's not that I can't go upside down. It's not like I can't do a wall assisted
Not the
handstand.
same.
But the problem is going upside down makes me uncomfortable. For whatever reason. I don't know what it is.
So I've done the tandem skydive, right?
Yeah, I know.
And I think the
Have you
moment
ever noticed, have I discussed about it? No.
I
Why?
know you haven't.
Because this
So
topic will come up.
more reason for us to talk about it on the
Oh
podcast.
god.
So the moment I finished my tandem sky jump, I told the guy I'm gonna come and I'm gonna have a free fall license.
Oh.
Yeah, I've told
But
him.
how long does
The
that
free
take?
fall license, so you have tiers. Goes from
Pretty
A.
expensive, right?
Yeah, so the first year you have to finish 25 jumps a month.
Wow.
Yeah, 25 in 5 or 10, I'm not sure. That's one of like these many jumps in this much time period.
I think when you do it so many times, it becomes like going to the bathroom
That's
every day.
exactly why they do it, right? So they do E. I think E is 10 jumps or 50. I would think it's 5. I'm not sure,
Okay. Okay.
but it's somewhere. It's between 10 and 25 within a single month.
Okay.
In which I think it's couple of them solo, 5. No, sorry, 4 or 5 with like a tandem or with an, and then you'll have to jump. You have to perform things in midair, certain tricks midair. You'll have to do flips. You'll have to go from point A to point.
Okay. So for all the women out there who don't know he's an F1 fan,
Where did that come from?
I mean, you always wear that hat
Oh
to show
yeah,
off.
yeah.
So I might as well let them know.
Hey, it's a good omen for us. Let me win. Let my team win. You don't watch F1,
We'll
so
see.
you
We'll see.
can't talk.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
my
don't
guy has been winning.
I think Anna watches.
Your brother
And
watches?
even Lakshman watches. So they will definitely be interested.
Yes, I think people will hate me because I'm a man. But I've been watching F1 since 2013,
Okay.
and I've been supporting him since he was in F1. And in the start, he was a teenage kid, 17-year-old, was just crashing every other race. So people hated him. But for me, he's like, oh, he's just 2 years older to me. It was very interesting. So
Okay.
I decided I want to support.
You could relate. You could relate.
Yeah, and now he's
Best races.
best faces of the sport right now.
Okay.
Potentially,
Ah.
not right now,
Ah.
but I think he will.
Ah.
Very controversial. I
Fans.
know
Fans.
people who watch F1 are gonna slew me, but
Okay. Okay.
Max Verstappen.
I'll let them do that later because he
has
decided
the
to put a poll
he
on
has
me.
the longest win 10 races in.
Okay, but I definitely agree with you. If in the comments a majority of the people say roast Aditya, then we'll go ahead with that. If a majority of the people say do not roast Aditya, then we have to go with that.
Ah,
Guys, I request you please,
ah,
do not roast
please,
Aditya. Thank you.
please. There are a lot of people, a lot of us ready to roast
I
Aditya.
know everybody wants to always roast me. Poor me.
Poor you. Yeah, that's because he roasts all of us when he's
I
alone.
don't.
When the cameras turn off, he's just a bully. He's just a big fat bully.
That's liars, I tell you.
Okay.
Don't believe this guy.
So I think vacations are a good part of it, man. Just unwind, you should.
I guess there's no other way to de-stress in today's very fast-paced world, to put it in simple terms.
Oh, F1, I did. I went to the F1 ground.
Yeah, I know that also. I don't talk about that because I don't follow
don't follow
F1
F1.
either.
So I think I'm very big into adrenaline, skydiving, F1, bikes, all of that. So I enjoy stuff like that. Whenever I travel, I also have experience, but it's extra.
I know who he's putting out all this info for.
But yeah,
I just made him very
Hey,
uncomfortable.
dude, who? I'm genuinely confused, man. I do not know who you're referring to.
Okay, now everybody will keep wondering.
Yeah. Good. I is just like that. Man.
Good conversation.
But anyways, I hope you have fun. I'll edit the episode. I'll keep it ready for you.
Yeah, I think it will be a good trip. because I think Arunachal Pradesh is very beautiful and pretty remote. It's mostly military control. I see
Are,
that.
are you doing a run in Arunachal?
I actually want to. So I am carrying my shoes.
Oh God.
So again, coming back to the point that when you travel, what do you do? I think just eat good food, avoid too much fried stuff, and
I think it's about
drink a
being,
lot of water.
yes, it's about being aware, and you're anyways gonna get your steps
Yeah,
in throughout your day.
because you're going to be walking around, you're going to be
Yeah,
exploring the place. So I think the exercise quotient, I won't push anyone to specifically do anything, but
yeah.
I myself personally, I decided to like do these one punch man workouts, 100 push up, 100
Oh God.
squat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the basic. So I
Basic
think
one.
that'll keep me in check till I get back.
Have you watched Solo Leveling? I know it's very random.
What is that?
Solo Leveling.
No, I didn't.
Okay, you should watch it. So it's also another anime. Sorry, people.
Oh, but I really have to thank you. I remember I posted the story on my
Oh
thing
yeah, yeah, yeah.
for The
The
Boy and
boy
the
and the.
Heron. I didn't expect that movie to
I
be
know.
so amazing, and
Very nice.
I think if you watch anime or you
Won
love
the
anime,
Academy Awards
you
last.
should definitely watch it. It's
Not just
such a
anime. It's
brilliant
an
movie.
animated movie, right? They do the. I think they do the English voiceovers as
No,
well.
I didn't expect it. I mean, it even when it started off, from the moment it started, it just kept me hooked to the
Dude,
screen.
Ghibli is amazing, man. Genuinely, to a point where I think all of Ghibli's
So the reason I put that
story.
story was the moment I saw the trailer again, I was like getting goosebumps, like I'm
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
right
yeah,
now. And he says Mahito, and I'm getting
yeah.
goosebumps right now.
So
So it was
generally,
amazing.
I think the more you watch Ghibli, you understand that it's not just an anime. It's not just an animated movie. There is a little bit of story involved in the sense of uh, the personality stuff,
Yes,
psychology
yes.
stuff. There's always something
It's
that
perspective.
it caters to. Yes, exactly. And
It's about how people look at things differently.
yes, so everything in the movie can
And why
be,
would you
yeah,
also?
and it's also interpreted differently, right?
Yes, yes.
And the interpretation also tells you a lot about how you think. So all these Studio Ghibli stuff, you can go through it, you can watch twice or thrice, and you'll always have a different perspective. Like, okay, this actually speaks about depression, anxiety, and always get a fresh. I think you should.
I think now
A
now
lot
I'm
of them
going
are
to,
on Netflix.
yeah, I think now
So
I'm going to watch most of them because that movie just, I got hooked.
the
That
same with
2 hours in the screen was amazing.
what do you call movie that you watched?
The one where they open the doors, right? Forgot the name.
No, they write. They wake up on. That is
Suzume.
Suzume is the Doors one where they
Suzume's
open.
doors, yeah. I forgot the
The
other
other
one.
one, Kimi no Nawa, Your Name.
Ah, that was nice.
So yeah, all these movies are really nice. People who haven't watched, like, it's a very heartfelt movie. It's a good an hour and a half, 2 hour watch. Especially even with kids, like
I
it's
think there's
amazing.
something everyone on a certain level can relate to in the movie.
Yeah.
And I think that's what is very captivating
Another
about it.
movie that I really
And I
love
love the
is,
dubbing. I happened to see the trailer in English.
yeah, I
Uh,
know.
Even the dubbing, the voice
Dubbing is
dubbing in
nice. Yeah.
English also was
They
amazing.
got all of the good
We watched it
actors.
in Japanese, right? With
Yeah, we watched in
subtitles.
Japan. But another movie that sticks out for me is Coco. I love Coco. I don't.
Think,
Is the
yeah, I've seen
Coco.
Coco.
Yeah, Coco
The
is really nice.
skeleton,
Skeleton guy.
yeah.
Another
He goes
movie.
back to visit his ancestors in the world of the
Yes, he
dead.
doesn't go back.
I mean,
He's
he plays the
dragged
guitar,
back.
yeah,
Yeah,
and he gets dragged back.
yeah. And then there's also another movie that Inside Out is also. They're doing the teenage version. I don't.
Okay.
The teenage version has anxiety, depression. I think all the
I saw
teenage,
they add three new
yes, emotions,
emotions,
all the complicated emotions that we get
and
to.
the others get locked up or something like that. I saw the
I'm not
trailer.
sure what
I saw the
happens,
trailer.
but
Yeah,
yeah, I don't like watching movies. I really don't like.
it gives away the story.
No, I watch a movie.
I enjoy watching the trailer. It gives me an
You
aspect
watch,
as to how the movie.
dude. You watch all
Okay,
of the
simple
movies.
logic. I mean, I think it probably doesn't make a difference because when I went and watched Planet of the Apes, I know a lot of people hate me. It sucked. So yeah,
But I think you're entitled to your opinion. I
it
didn't
sucked.
watch it because I'm like, it's not my
It
thing.
sucked big time. Kong versus Godzilla was like, wow.
Um, okay. Moving on. Moving on.
Okay. So yeah, coming back to traveling, so I thought I'll squeeze in a few workouts on the days I
Yeah.
can. If I'm too exhausted, I'll just sleep. And I thought I'll run one day because I'm actually kind of preparing for the Ladakh marathon. So the elevation there is around 8,000, 8,000, 9,000, somewhere
Mhm.
close to that. So I think running at that elevation also will do some good for me.
Yes.
I'll probably do like a 5
I
or a 10.
go training for high altitude stuff.
So what I'm doing is I have an altitude mask. So I've worn that and I've done a 10. I know how
You
the
have done a 10?
I've done a 10. Done a 10. Remember I was telling you when we do a 21 next time I'll wear the altitude mask.
Yeah.
We haven't still
Fucking
come around.
cocky as shit to say that. Fucking hell. Next time you do a 21, I'm just gonna wear an altitude mask. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
So my point is I am training it, not to be cocky.
No, it sounds cocky as shit, dude. Fuck you.
So unfortunate when you're
So
true and straightforward.
unfortunate. No, dude. Fuck off. You're such an asshole. But I trust me. I think once you give me a little bit of carb, my pace is just gonna get better,
Yes.
better.
So I think 2
And
weeks
then fucking wear the mask and come.
I think 2 weeks from now, yeah,
Yeah,
it
I'm
it'll
excited for
change.
that.
So that's when we're going to do the 21. So it really doesn't matter.
I know, I know.
You're going to feel really good at that point, and yeah, things will be like
So
super
for
easy.
context, I'm week of cut. I
Two more
have
weeks.
yes, I have like 30 or 40 grams of carb. More weeks done by the end of this month.
Yes.
So yeah, all of my friends know this. I
In
don't think
general, to put it out there in
yeah,
general.
because I'm not eating outside, right? So I'm going out. I'm not eating. I'm just so
But I think the most important part when it comes to travel is overindulging.
yeah.
And I think when people say vacation, for a lot of people at least, it's just food and alcohol.
Yes, I think that's what it is.
I think the moment that changes, I think fine.
And also, when the moment you step out of the country, I think a lot of your limits get tough. You forget about your limits. You forget. I think a lot of people. If we're on a vacation, it doesn't matter how much, right? We're on a vacation. I think that's the thing between
It's to
balance.
help you de-stress, if
Yes,
you ask
exactly.
me.
I think that's the thing with balance when you have when you're so tightly wound to everything. The moment you let go, completely let go, go extreme. I think that's why we have balance. That's why we have.
I've seen people who have hit the plateau and then the moment they went for a vacation, um, they had maybe one drink. See, I'm not saying that's the reason, but I think the whole point is to de-stress to a point where you're not constantly thinking about weight as a number or you losing weight, and I think that helps you actually drop those pounds. And
I think stress is a very very major factor
is a huge
compared to it.
factor
Yeah,
actually. To be frank. Very huge factor.
because I know when I was worried about my weight or anything, it doesn't go down. It's
So
very ironic that way.
I read this somewhere, and I also have heard multiple people say this. Um, they say that if a person has a lot of belly fat, that means he's very stressed, and it is highly cortisol induced.
Oh yeah, so I think a lot of people, I think they also call cortisol the fat hormone. Not true, but
Stress hormone,
it's a stress
but yes,
hormone.
it
But
does contribute
yeah,
to
so
you.
I've
It
seen
does contribute
a
for
lot
fat
of
gain. Yeah.
people call cortisol the stress hormone, also the fat hormone, because they want people to
It prevents you from losing weight. Yeah.
understand how much stress can actually impact you. Go on the vacation, book that trip to Goa or Bali, go fucking enjoy,
Yeah. I mean,
right?
I think everyone needs a few days off, and I think we all need to
When
unwind.
you're tightly wound, your routine always good to have.
And I don't think, yeah, I don't think vacation is about just going to some random place. Also, you could just go to even your village and just chill.
I think you can take a vacation house also.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love doing that.
Like a
Close my door, sleep whole day,
yes,
watch some TV shows, and
that's what it is. Uh, and the time period changes depending on where you are. But I think one of my favorite places that I have been is amazing.
Okay, he's showing off now.
No, Turkey is genuine.
Why
Turkey.
is it amazing? Because of bathhouses?
No, I was too young when I went to
Oh,
Turkey.
okay.
I was underage.
They didn't
I
allow
said,
you.
cheat.
Dude, bathhouses in the sense they're all men
I
bathhouses.
have no clue, man. What you're
But
talking
it's
about? I'm too
nice. The
underage.
bathhouses are very nice.
Another place that I enjoyed is Masai.
Okay. Both I haven't gone.
Masai
Eventually I will.
Mara
I
is
think one of our friends in the group is going to Masai Mara soon.
really
Yeah. I don't want to mention names, but yeah. Because I don't know if he's comfortable with it.
okay. Masai Mara
Uh,
is beautiful, dude. As I grew up in Uganda.
is Masai Mara the place where you eat breakfast with the giraffes?
Yeah.
So I was telling him, did you book your breakfast with the giraffes? And he was looking at me like this.
So it's basically so you have multiple resorts there, like Maldives, but uh, a forest.
Okay, let's not talk about Maldives. Hmm.
Why?
Hmm.
What happened in Maldives?
Generally,
Oh shit!
we don't appreciate.
Don't go there.
We don't go there. Not we don't go there. I wouldn't go there personally.
Oh please, are you talking about politics? Please don't tell me you're talking about politics.
No,
Okay, I thought you were talking about
I
that
won't go there for
Modi.
a vacation. Okay.
Why? Too expensive.
No,
Unnecessarily expensive.
I will not go.
Okay, fine. Ah,
My wish.
see, yeah, it is weird like this, man. What you guys don't get to see sometimes. And I'm glad he's being comfortable now that
I
shit,
think.
we forgot coffee, dude.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll just
Hey,
get.
let's just pause and we'll get back.
Yep. Yeah, we're back.
Yes, we went to get coffee.
Yeah, sorry. You see my coffee mug? It says Jim Beam.
Yeah, alcoholic.
I use all my things for
I think I'm
coffee.
just living off caffeine right now, dude. Because of the amount of energy I have
I
throughout
think
my
aren't
day.
we all? I think you need to put the mic down. People can't see your face.
Don't want them to see my face.
Why?
I'm joking.
Yeah. When you have too many people looking at you and getting attracted, they're obviously going to say all these things.
I would want people.
You don't want.
No, I said I don't want.
But unfortunately, they are, no?
See, you put me in a very uncomfortable situation by having me on a podcast, okay? For context, I don't like being in front of the camera in general. So, yeah,
He's lying.
I don't think people could. Very happy.
He's lying.
Lying, sure, dude. Sure.
There are a lot of things he wants to do in front of the camera. Okay, that didn't come out right, but yeah.
Part a million of Aditya being weird.
Uh,
So, yeah, we were saying about traveling.
So I think it's all about balancing, but a lot of people don't want to think so much when you're on a vacation, right? So I all I would say is moderate your alcohol intake, enjoy your food, just don't overeat. That's it, simple as that.
Do you really think? I think when you travel to certain countries, not that unhealthy as we think. Some certain countries, traditional food is pretty healthy.
You're not getting the point. It's not unhealthy anywhere. See, food, obviously when you
Actually,
travel
yeah.
abroad, you're not going to eat junk.
I think
You're
the
gonna
only
have good
country
food.
that doesn't come under this, I think as you said, I think every food is healthy. It's just portions
It's just
properly.
it's just
And
moderating,
the
right?
only food, the only country that I think people would struggle is US
Why?
because of
Not
the.
necessarily.
No, I'll
It's
tell you.
about your choices you
Okay,
make.
I'll tell you. I went to the US.
Why would you want to go eat KFC or McDonald's
Listen,
every day?
I didn't fucking eat KFC, you fucking asshole. Listen to me.
See, now we know who's the bad boy.
So, I think so. Whenever you go to the US, I went to the US. I think they're very calorie inclusive. Since that any place that you go,
Yeah.
you'll have the calories written,
100%.
which is very very nice for a person to who likes to calorie count and see. I went to the US for 60 days approximately, for a month approximately, and I maintained my weight, right? But I know the portions were very right in the sense that something that has 600 calories, 700 calories, which is
You
meal,
don't
right?
get.
No, you do get them, but it's like small steak, right? It's very minimal. The same way, if you want a good
Portion.
right? 1,200, 1,500 calories, just like that. It's just American dream, baby.
I would actually disagree with that. I think it's just about choosing.
So yeah, you end. So it's extremes, right? That's what I'm getting at. To you, eating healthy in the US is easy as well. The thing is, but it's extra healthy, right? It's like picking a good salad or
Ah.
yeah,
See, having a steak is healthy. Who said it's
yes,
unhealthy?
but
Right?
I didn't
So
say it's not
with
healthy. I said
with
it's not
that, I'll tell
filling.
you what. With that, have a side of vegetables.
Aditya, that's what I'm trying to
Have
tell you.
three sides of
No,
vegetables. You're full.
see, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So
When you
you
went to the
having,
oh, by the way, when he went to the US, he was not eating vegetable.
yeah,
So
I was
how
not
will he
eating
know?
vegetables.
So hypocrite.
Hypocrite. I'm telling you, I was not eating vegetables. I've told
Now you are. Now you are.
I multiple times on the podcast. I've told I've 2 years I haven't eaten vegetables.
Now he is. So we can wash that off. But
Yeah, yeah.
at that point, obviously, if he's having only steak, it's not going to be filling.
No, no. See. Steak was just an right.
Okay,
I
since you brought it up.
no. I'm telling you, 600 calories per meal, and you want to have steak. 600 calories gives you much, and
Mm.
you're not full anymore. And then
Mm.
what happens, Aditya? Once you're not full, what happens, Aditya? Tell me. You'll indulge. That is what
No,
happens.
don't indulge.
I'm talking about general people, not us.
Okay, see, in reality, this is what
You're frustrating me today,
Okay, I'll
Aditya.
tell
I
you
want
what.
to
I'll
walk
tell you.
away today.
I'll tell you what. In reality, uh, I say this to everybody. At some point, I would have told you the same. When you start an intake, right? I don't like calling it diet because unfortunately, diet has a very negative uh, relation to it. People say, "Oh, you're dieting. Oh, you're dieting." No, I'm
Oh,
dieting. I'm dieting with a smile, right? But I think the initial first 4 weeks, you should have boundaries. You should do it in your comfort zone. You should eat.
now you're taking things out of context.
No,
I
no, I'm not taking
understand.
the honest. You asked me about eating healthy when you're traveling. So my point is, when you get used to eating healthy at home for a certain period of time, so that certain period of time has to be done if you have to eat healthy outside.
Yes.
There's no way around that. That's what I was trying to say.
See, the end of the day, again, you're basically saying how bad you want it. If you want it, just fucking stick to it.
No.
Right? That's literally what you're trying to tell me now.
Okay, so I'll give you an example. Say a person is addicted to sugar. Now, asking that person when he's traveling not to have sugars doesn't make sense. So he has to form a routine for himself beforehand.
Yeah, okay. So you're basically saying prepare yourself before going. Okay,
That's all.
understood. Another thing, another misconception that people have is I'm gonna anyways hit 25 to 30,000 steps. I can eat this, I can eat. But I don't think people understand that calories aren't burnt like that. People don't understand that there
Mm.
is thermic value of food, there's active calories,
Yes,
there's
yes,
passive
yes.
calories,
It's
and then
what you
there
eat.
is, yeah. So, there's a lot of, there are 4 different ways that you burn calories. One is thermic value of food.
TEFTA,
Yes.
thermic effect of
Thermic
food,
effect of
thermic effect of activity.
thermic effect of
Two things are
activity.
very important.
Essential body function. That is one.
Your BMR is
BMR is
basically what your body is the energy your body requires to basically get up, open eyes, heart function, organ
essential
functions,
function.
etc.
Yeah.
Now beyond that, we add in a factor which is basically based on your lifestyle,
Yes.
whether it's sedentary, slightly active, moderately active, highly active, etc.
Those are non-active but movement
Yes,
calories, right? So all these 4 things matter, and you can't just expect to increase one of them and expect your
doesn't work
burn
that way.
because each thing has a certain percentage. Get online, it's one of the most fascinating. You learn
It's actually
initially.
simple.
It's very simple, exactly, but I don't think a lot of people realize it because the concept of earning your calories doesn't make sense after you start. Because it doesn't make sense anymore because you are eating something that's
See, the
600 calories.
concept of earning calories works when you're already at a certain place. It does not work when you're starting your journey off.
Exactly, that's basically what I'm trying to refer. So I think that look into it. We'll also talk about it some.
At some point, yeah, I think we always get too serious here. When we talk about food and calories and
Who
stuff.
are we blaming? Who are we blaming? Fuck
Ashlesh,
off.
very bad, man. I didn't expect this
Who's
from
the
you.
professional here? Who's
Ah,
into nutrition? Who's into fucking
it's
running?
me, but
I
unfortunately,
said
Ashlesh
don't.
brought the topic
I
up.
said let's go to Andaman for scuba. No, fucking let's go for an ultra marathon. That's how you head things, dude.
Yeah, I
See,
can't say anything
now fuck.
away from that. For me, that's enjoyment. See,
I
that's the
agree.
point.
I agree.
See, it's like
Dude, I agree. It's for me also that sounds exciting. But you just said who's getting it serious? Who's
but
getting it serious?
unfortunately, at some point, I don't know what happened to us, and I think for us, enjoyment right now is running, exploring new places, eating good food.
You
And
guys, okay, you
I
guys traveled.
definitely enjoy the time I spend with all my friends.
You guys traveled to Goa for a run. You guys did Mumbai.
I didn't go on the Goa trip, but everyone else
Oh,
did.
everyone else did. Sorry,
Everyone else did. I did the
Aditya missed
Bangalore.
out,
Yeah, I know. I did the
and he
Bangalore.
failed his
We
exams.
did go to. I didn't fail my exams. I flunked one.
Oh, you did.
Yes. Okay. So.
Okay.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Why are you laughing so much, dude?
Okay.
Did you throw a stone?
What stone? What
I mean,
stone?
you just checking whether this guy.
I didn't know you flunked, man.
So you threw a stone. Dude, out of 6, I cleared 5. Okay. So I think it's still a win.
So, yeah, you did Goa. Your friends did Goa. You did Mumbai twice. You did Bangalore once.
Yeah, we did Bangalore. We did Hyderabad.
No, not. I said traveling for a run.
Traveling, we did the West Coast. We drove from.
No, for a run.
So that was the one trip we didn't run.
Exactly. That's my
But
whole
we
point.
drove the West Coast. But runs, yes.
I want to drive the West Coast. I want to rent out a good car and drive.
I think at some point we might be doing that again, the guys. So
Wait, question: Indian West Coast or American West Coast?
Indian West
I was
Coast.
talking about the American West Coast.
Yes.
Dude, when you say West Coast, I think LA.
What, India does not
California.
have West Coast? You see, huh? This is what I'm talking about. Very bad.
Dude, okay.
Indian West Coast is much better.
Okay, you lived in the US. I have never. Have you done the American West Coast?
I've done nothing in the US.
Okay, fine.
And
See,
I don't regret it.
I want to do the American West Coast just because it sounds nice.
Good.
That's the exact only
That's because
reason.
it's portrayed like that in the movies. Until you have a serial killer who hitchhikes and then pokes you in the face.
Do you think I would let a serial do you think I will let a hitchhiker come get into my car? I think you should be worried I don't run him over.
What if
by
it's
mistake.
what if it's a woman hitchhiker?
Huh?
And what if
Still
she's the
doesn't
serial
matter.
killer? You would.
Oh
Who
God.
knows?
I think I'm not like you. Please tell me this happened to you and this is trauma. Let's talk about it.
No.
Who was that woman who you let in the car?
I never let anyone in my car or let anyone hitchhike, bro. I don't think I have that much patience.
Patience.
Not that I had a learner's permit when I was there. Half the time my brother drove me around.
Your brother had a bike also, right?
He
in
had
the
a
US?
bike, he had a car.
Did you ride the bike?
Just in the compound. I don't think I was.
His brother had an R1 for people who are into bikes.
And there, I think they drive really fast because of the highways and stuff. So he said, don't risk it.
No, so in the
And
US,
there's a different way of driving those bikes. So
yeah, the bikes. I have a
turning,
650cc.
handling,
Like,
and all is different.
everything is completely different. But in the US, I think there's a very big stereotype against bikes in general. They're known to be
Gangs.
Gangs
Just
is
joking.
different.
Yeah.
They're known to be aggressive riders, wheelies unnecessarily, and all that stuff.
I see. This is the notion we have. Unfortunately, if you see in India, I think they're more fucked up than in the US.
Yeah. So
People talk about road rage. Bloody in India, everybody has road rage.
yes,
You're
exactly.
driving in foot to ass to mouth traffic. Also, it's like people are fucking angry all the time.
Yeah, in the US, the other thing is they do not have enough horsepower to catch a bike like that.
Yeah.
In the US as well.
Oh, they have.
No.
I've seen people. So
Dude, it's
my
very
brother
it's
used
very
to drive-
hard to chase
my
down
brother
an
used to drive a
R1.
Nissan 350Z. So, I mean, he
A 350Z. See,
he got a lot of aggressive driving tickets, but irrespective. So we used to drive pretty fast
Okay.
within the speed limits, of course.
I'm not talking about the car. I'm talking about the bike.
Yeah, I'm coming now. I'm coming
Yeah.
back to that. So in those long drives that we have gone, we've seen bikers zip by literally, and they're going so fast.
Yeah.
He's probably doing 100 miles, and these guys are like beyond that, and they zip past you, and that's how fast they're going. So I've seen certain scenarios where they zip past a Corvette, and that guy just
Lights
starts
up.
revving, and he goes.
Yeah, he lights up. I know.
So it's not like they can't catch up, but maneuvering at those speeds is
Exactly,
probably
that's the whole
not advisable
point.
in a car.
And also, I'll tell you what, those bikes sit comfortably at 300 kilometers per hour. They sit comfortably at 300
I
kilometers
wouldn't
per
know.
hour.
I wouldn't know.
Right?
I
Those are that's how an R1 can hold.
see. You know how fast I drive my car, so you know I wouldn't possibly know about 300 kilometer speed. He knows I'm a super fast driver and I'm very rash.
So let's say the GPS tells you you're gonna reach in 30 minutes, and
We
I
reach in 30 minutes.
and Aditya is
20
driving.
minutes I reach in.
And Aditya is driving. You better wish there's no traffic because you're going to reach in 2 hours. That
Fuck
is how
you,
Aditya
not that
drives.
bad.
Oh God,
I'm a safe driver.
dude! I think your marathon pace is faster than your driving pace.
Okay. I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to comment on either of those statements. I drive reasonably well for the Indian roads and for the traffic conditions. That's all I'm going to say.
Sure.
You
Sure.
can choose to take it however you see fit.
But yeah, I think as you said, those bikes sit very comfortably at that speeds, and also I think there's another risk factor. If they chase them down and something happens, the guy's gonna die.
Yeah.
So is it worth that? So they let them go. So now
You
it
just let
adds.
them go irrespective. Why do you even care?
I think some people get annoyed, but it's very annoying. I think bikers in general.
Why?
Uh, dude, when you're going 100 miles per hour, as you said,
Yeah,
wait,
when you're driving 40
no,
40 kilometers per hour,
one
you don't
second.
get annoyed.
When you're driving 100 miles per hour and a bike zoop past you, imagine how fast he's going, right?
Let him go. Speed thrills for him, probably.
Yeah. No. As a biker, I get it, right? But I think the so where do you draw the line, man? Okay, let him go. So where do you draw
See,
the line? What if a car does that?
see, the point is this. He did not bang into you. My logic is this: he didn't bang into you. Of course, there's the law that's in place, and at some point, he's going to get caught, irrespective, and that's going to happen.
See, that's
In
what
India, I don't think anyone can go that fast, even if you have super bike,
good.
because every 500 meters you have one
In India,
gadda.
my bike only is way too much,
No,
man.
every 500 meters you have one gadda,
Gadda
even
means
on the highway.
pothole.
Yeah, pothole. So the moment you go, one pothole is there, you slow
Dude,
down.
Even so, my friends have Panigale. R1s are not available in India right now. They have the BMWs, the S1000s, the Hayabusas, supercharged Hayabusas, ridiculous bikes. And I don't think
Any of them drive it that fast.
any of them hit the bike's limit till now.
They won't.
Because there's you until unless you go on the highways, the bikes are not allowed.
I don't think it's possible. It's even possible for us to.
Yeah, until unless you take it on a track, it's not possible. And
See, ORR you can't.
see, my bike only I haven't hit the limit of my bike because there's no way
So
you
what's
can
the
hit.
max speed you've gone on your bike?
My mom listens to this podcast. I'm very scared.
Just asking.
I'll get disowned, Aditya.
Is it above 100?
I no comment.
You can wink. People can't see through your cap.
No Once we stop recording, I'll let you know.
Okay, but so since they're all talking about bikes, I think the max speed I've gone is 140 on a bike.
Chi.
That's
Chi, chi. How irresponsible of you, Aditya.
That's the max speed I've gone on a bike at any given point of time. So, yeah.
For context, my bike does.
And that too, I've gone on Thunderbird. Okay, I'm not
For
talking about
context,
your
my bike
super
does.
bikes.
My bike can do 110 kilometers per hour in the first gear. For
Exactly.
context.
Exactly.
Just-
So
so that's what it is with those bikes, right? It's a lot of responsibility that you have, and you have to adhere to it. I think.
I think we walked away from vacationing and
Dude, see, bro, it's called being random. Let us live.
okay, yeah, point.
But
So
yeah,
I think the coming back to traveling and what would you say is a big no-no when you're traveling
health wise or in general,
in general?
big no in the sense.
There will be something that you would never do when you're traveling. What would that be?
Yeah, I like traveling alone. Generally.
Okay.
So I've done multiple trips alone, but big no in the sense I want context. Are you talking about like safety wise? Are you talking about
No,
health
personally,
wise? Personally,
you wouldn't do this when you're traveling, no matter what. What would
um,
that one thing be? I know, very random question, right?
I know I'm trying to think. I think when I travel, I'm open to a lot of things. I would probably do almost everything. And
The only things I wouldn't do when I'm traveling is probably bungee jump or jump off a plane.
no, so yeah,
Or
exactly.
scuba dive. 3 things.
So those things excite me. I went to Dubai just to do these things.
I think I'm fine jumping from a plane, but fish eating me in the
Oh,
ocean, I'm
oh.
not.
Do you know how my dad how I booked my skydiving trip? Do you
No,
know the story?
no.
Okay. So the Dubai tandem is very famous. You have to book 3 months in advance.
Okay.
So I was sitting, I planned out my trip and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go skydiving. And I already had my scuba session booked there. So once you scuba dive, you cannot fly the next day or you cannot do skydiving the next
Okay.
because
I think there's a buildup of nitrogen or
yes,
something.
yes. Oh, professional. Okay, at
I
least
don't
you
have to
didn't
scuba. I don't have to
fail your
scuba to know that.
nutrition.
No, this has nothing to do with nutrition.
Okay,
See, I work with oil and gas, right? So
interesting.
we hear about this a lot because we have welders
Okay.
who actually go deep sea diving and they do the welding for the rigs.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
You can't
in
fly.
general conversation
So you.
with them, they are once they work for a certain period of time, they
Mhm.
take off
Yeah,
until their all that nitrogen comes out of their body
yeah,
completely. Otherwise, they die.
yeah.
Sorry, I said die, but yeah, they fall really ill, and it
Yes,
might lead to
it's called
death.
nitrogen 6.
It might
Yes,
lead
yes.
to
You
death.
have that. Yeah.
So that's the reason I know about this.
So then, um, we also. So yeah, I had to book beforehand, right? So I booked my slot. I remember sitting on table. I was like, okay, dad. I told my dad. My mom is walking around. I tell my dad, Dad, I'm booking my skydiving thing. And for some reason, my dad, I was expecting a little bit of backlash because I don't expect parents to just say yes to jumping out of a
Mm-hmm.
plane, right? And I was 21 back then. I was turning 22 that year. So, anyways, my mom stops. My dad says, okay, yeah, yeah, book, how much does it cost and all that stuff. And my mom looks at my dad and he's like, do you know what skydiving is? She just wanted to check. And I was also curious. I'm like, how did my dad just say yes? And my mom is shit scared of heights. Huh? So we used to live on the 12th floor and my mom used to still be scared
I think
of
I
looking.
am scared of heights also, but yeah, I think skydiving I probably could do,
My
but diving I
mom,
don't
Burj
think.
Khalifa, she was scared. Tokyo Tower, she was scared. My mom is very scared of heights in general, right? So, my mom asked my dad, "Do you know what skydiving is?" And for some reason, my dad confused skydiving for bungee jumping. He's like, yeah. He said, Telugulo, తాడు పట్టుకుని దూకుతాడు కదా. That's what he said, my dad. And my mom is like, no. And my dad's like, so what is it? So, in
Plane launch దూకుతారు కదా
no,
అన్న.
no, no, wait, I'll tell you. So, for context, my dad said, so they jump off with the rope, right? That's what my dad said in Telugu. I'm just translating. So then my mom's like, no, they don't jump off with the rope. They jump out of a plane. Then my dad gives me a look. Are you serious? And I'm like, yeah. And then my mom, for some reason, my mom knew the exact. I was very surprised that she said they jump out of 14,000 feet, 15,000 feet. And that was exactly where
Yeah.
I jumped from. I was surprised I knew my mom knew that. And she's like, yeah, they jump out of 14, 15,000 feet. And my dad looks at me and like, my dad, the first thing he says, you do realize you're my only son, right?
I think that's there with all parents.
And
Yeah.
he said, do you really want to do this? Are you sure you want to jump out of a plane? I'm like, yeah, why not? And I went and I did it. And I remember it was I think everyone should do it.
I think my brother's very comfortable with doing these things. So he's done
Even you should do
bungee.
it for sure.
He's done the tallest bungee, I think, in New Zealand. Is there, right? In New
Yeah,
Zealand.
I want to do
He did
my
that.
course in New Zealand or Australia.
He did that, and I think he did it elsewhere also. I think he probably did it in Macau. There's one in somewhere
Yeah.
around there. He did that also. So he enjoys doing all of this.
See, I think there is a little bit of, I'm gonna romanticize this a lot,
Mm.
but there is
That
there is
didn't sound
something.
right.
There is. I hope the mic didn't pick it up, but okay.
Mm. Okay, now it did.
Okay, so there is something about. I wouldn't, probably sounds cliched, but there's something you find a little bit of freedom when you are a little bit. I think for your body, you're on death's door, right?
Are
That
you?
free fall, yeah. Your body's
I think
adrenaline,
it's, yeah, simple terms, it's the
adrenaline.
adrenaline
So
junkie
yeah,
that
so
we
that's what
are.
it is. So whenever you're put in that situation, I think there is that adrenaline, especially. See,
It's the high.
yeah. So
You
that's
are
what it
not
is.
truly free. You are still in
Exactly.
the matrix.
Exactly. No, this is the matrix.
Yeah, you're in a fucking matrix called society, man. That's
Yeah,
never
yeah.
gonna go away.
Another very extreme topic that we're talking about. But yeah, so that's what it is. I think there is a little bit of freedom that you find when you experience that adrenaline. I think there's also another thing that I correlate with when I ride my bike as well. I think the moment I put on your helmet, all of your voices have to go. You have to be alert. You have to be. I find a lot of peace. It's a different form of meditation. Same thing for running as well. You find a different peace. I think all these extreme conditions where you are put in uncomfortable situations.
Yes.
I think you find a very good balance. You get a good perspective about it.
I think it drains you.
Trains you, yeah.
And when you can, the only other way you could achieve that is probably you do an ultra or you physically exert yourself uh, to a large extent.
Hmm.
You feel the same.
Dude, my
So
For You page is fucking filled with ultras, man.
your
My For You page on Instagram is filled with ultras. It's completely filled with ultras.
we'll do it. So,
Ah, whoa, oh. Yeah, I will do it. I will do an ultra for sure. But yeah,
don't worry, we'll finish all the ultras before you
pass away.
get there. No, before you get there, and then you can. We'll do it again with you.
What? Oh. See, this is what I mean. Fucking cocky ass bitches, guys.
I didn't say about me alone.
Huh?
I'm talking about me, Nimesh, Chaitanya.
Wait,
all
do
of
you
us.
know that there is, you know how we say world majors?
Yes.
There's also another thing.
Indian majors?
No, not.
Okay.
Is there an Indian majors?
No, I don't know. I'm
So
just
there is also another thing called as super halves.
Okay.
You know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay, so the super
Is that in
halves.
India?
No, it's
Okay.
not. It's not in India.
Then I'm not interested.
But it's a
still-
European leg.
Okay.
It's a European leg where the 6 full marathons across the world, in which 3 are in the US and rest
Yeah.
scattered, right?
Outside, yeah.
Same way, there are super halves that I think one is in Hungary, Berlin, most of Europe, right?
Yeah, definitely not doing those.
I know you're not doing, but so you know how you get the medal for completing all the majors in the same
Like this,
way.
you have the same thing for the half.
Yeah, you have the same.
So it's
thing.
half marathon.
It's half marathons, but not the majors, basically.
I don't think Nimesh cares about halves. He's all about fulls.
Yeah, all about fulls. I think, but that's one thing that I found out, and we never spoke about it. I didn't know if you guys knew about it.
I don't
Which
think I've ever discussed
Yeah,
about this. So I don't think
it's
either
called
of us
super
know.
halves. It's pretty interesting. Looks interesting.
I think we did a few halves and then we just jumped to the fulls. So.
Yeah, too
Being
cocky.
cocky again.
Too cocky.
Yeah.
So there was this, I think,
See,
charity.
I've come
Wait. There was this charity run the other month or something where I think they were running a 10K, and I'm like, I asked Aditya, do you want to run 10K? No. Oh, sorry. So Aditya is doing Leh, right? So Aditya is missing out the Hyderabad marathon.
Yeah,
And during that time, one of my cousin wanted to run the 10 during the Hyderabad marathon, and my cousin knows Aditya, and he's like, dude, can you ask Aditya if he can join me for the 10, because he's never done anything above. Oh, he did an 8 the other day. He sent me a screenshot. But yeah, so he's never done.
He shared the same.
Yeah, so he said, okay, can I ask Aditya if he'll be up for the 10? I want to do the 10 during the Hyderabad marathon. I'm like, sure. And I asked Aditya, Aditya, do you want to do the 10? And the first answer he gave me was logical. He said, Ashish, I don't want to injure myself before Leh because I'm investing money into it. I'm like, okay, dude, makes sense. And then the next answer is where his cockiness comes in. He says, I don't want to run a 10 anymore. If I run a 10, I do not want to do anything that is more than a 4-minute pace. I'm like, brother, what?
No, see, right now when I do 10s also, right, on a regular basis, apart from the 5s or the 7s that we do, I always try to push myself to just keep bettering my time. And I've come to understand that all the people I've run with or I've met during my runs, I think it's a process that we all follow.
Aditya
You keep bettering yourself.
only runs a slow pace when the client is paying him.
Fuck you. Now you're talking like the rest of my group. Asshole. Dude, how many days I've run with all of these people before many of my clients have run with me, and I've always paced with them, and all of these fellas are cribbing right now. My God.
I'm just triggering.
I run with them, it's a problem. I don't run with them, it's a problem. What do I do?
Okay, for context, Aditya is a very sweet nutrition coach. He's a very, very sweet nutrition coach that will always run with his clients. He'll push his clients because it's very hard to get into a a cardio, any cardio for you to fat burn,
Because a
which
lot
is
of people
important.
don't enjoy it.
A lot of people don't enjoy it, and Aditya has this blessing and curse that he can talk endlessly without his knowledge,
People
and
get tired, I think, after a while.
people get tired.
And people forget about
See,
their pain.
this is also another reason. This is also another reason why we have a podcast, because Aditya and I can talk endlessly and we forget about the time. But
Yeah.
Aditya, he calls his clients up. He'll be like, "Let's go for a walk or a run," and before you know it, you're already done with a 5K, 6K, 7K, and that's your first run, and you'll be impressed with yourself, and that gets you hooked on to running. That is Aditya's
That's the
tactic,
point. That's the point.
right? So he wants you to makes you feel like it's effortless. So that is the context behind it.
Yes.
So he's only running
Yes.
short distances and slow paces with his clients. He's not running it
Yes.
with anyone else like me.
See,
Or
if I burn you out on the first day, obviously you're not going to enjoy it.
yeah,
You
fine.
never liked running for a fact. Now
What?
you enjoy it.
I still hate running.
You love it now. You're just
Yeah,
telling
yeah.
yourself you hate it.
No. I think I
See, if you were close by, say you were still,
would
In
I
Abra.
would I would have to come.
you would have come every day
Yeah.
and run with us.
You are routing my address.
Okay, my bad.
No, I don't
That's
live
not
there
where he
anymore.
stays.
I don't live there anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now people are going to come searching.
Abra, they'll come knock in Abra. No, I don't live there anymore. But yeah, so I think I think that's the whole thing, right? You hate yourself, you hate yourself, you hate yourself while running, and then you're done, you're happy, and then you register for another thing, and then you hate yourself again until the build up of it.
So even when we did all these back-to-back marathons, when we finished the marathon, all of us, everyone in the group were like, this shit, what are we doing? I'm so tired, this, that. It got over, few hours in, we're all sitting, talking, we're laughing, and then one person in the group says, dude, let's register for this. Come on, let's go. And everybody registers.
Was the next run for everyone?
I think Hyderabad is the next one, obviously.
Okay.
I think once that's done, we'll probably figure out what's going to happen.
Yeah,
after that.
I'm dreading
Because
and looking forward to
nothing
my
to dread.
marathon prep.
I think you'll
No, my marathon prep, not the marathon. The marathon,
you'll kill it.
in my head, I've already
No, don't
gone through
worry.
it.
I'll make you do a 42 before you run the 42.
42. You gotta make me do
I'll
a
make
40.
you run a 42 point.
No, you gotta make me run a 40.
Yeah,
I think
no,
41.
42.
You're gonna make me run a 42, but
You
just
won't finish the
42.
point two, no.
Okay, fine.
That means you didn't finish a marathon.
If my watch says marathon, I'm gonna kill you.
Dude, you did it.
What?
So you'll better your time. That's all it is.
Yeah, you know what? I'm excited to run with my shoes.
Exactly.
That's
The goal
one
is
thing.
that. The goal is
I
that.
have the shoes on the shelf. It's still there. He's just looking at me. Nike racing. Every time I'm looking at it.
So I think from August first week, we'll start tapering down.
Yeah.
So June, once your cut's done, we start. We start heavy.
Cool.
I will show you how
Yeah.
we pushed ourselves.
I
Me,
think,
my
I
brother,
think Nimesh was
Nimesh,
telling
how
me,
we pushed
he was
ourselves
telling me
on distances.
a week before your marathon, your pee should be crystal clear.
Yeah.
I think that's what he was telling me. And then he also said a week before your marathon, your average,
He'll tell you a lot of things.
your
you
weekly
can't
average
remember.
is gonna.
So what happens is we do end up imparting a lot of knowledge, but unfortunately,
It's
you
hard to
can't
follow.
remember it.
Yeah.
When you experience it, automatically you'll remember.
So then he also said your weekly average before your marathon will have to touch 8.
Yes.
God, yes. But yeah, it's exciting. I think I'll do it.
So I think that will be the easy part for you. I don't think you'll have an issue with that
Yeah,
because you've already hit 50. You remember that?
I hit 50, 51.
Yeah, we already
51.2,
touched 51. So I know 42. I know for a fact 42 you'll complete.
Yeah.
There's not going to be an issue. So your body has
No,
already seen
you
that
know, the
load.
only thing I want to run the route once. Not
I'll take
in
you.
bits and pieces. I want to run the routes.
No bits and pieces.
The entire thing. You want to make me do the 40.
I'll make you do 30 kilometers. That is your threshold.
Okay, fine, fair enough.
Okay.
But anyways, this
The
is
old route. I don't know about what the new route is, so I
the
can't.
new route is Hussain Sagar.
It's still not put up. I think the map.
Petero.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah, they
okay.
put the
Then
new
we'll check
route
it out.
out. It's Hussain Sagar.
I'll
to-
download it. I can download on Garmin and then we can.
Yeah, so
we
it's
can run.
Hussain Sagar. Then it goes through Panjagutta, comes back to
The same route then.
KBR.
It's the same route.
Yeah, and then from KBR, I think that's
Biodiversity, Gachibowli. I think from Gachibowli it changes.
from road from the junction checkpost, it goes to 45. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, 45.
45 over the flyover, Durgam
Flyover,
Cheru Bridge,
flyovers, yes.
straight down.
So I
signal
think
near the where the cats are there, and then left
cats. So
straight to biodiversity.
no. I think this time it is not. It's going
It's going to be the
from.
same route.
It's not going to the cats. It's going through T Hub,
Okay.
the
Just a
parallel
small
route.
diversion because the
So
road is complete now.
yeah.
It's much better.
So but the parallel route, then
No,
biodiversity,
what they
then
did last time, they took a left, they went, they U-turned, and they came back.
again they got you guys.
They came back.
Oh.
So I don't know how it's this time. Probably they might
Cool,
make
we'll
minor
figure it out.
changes.
We'll
Minor
figure it out.
changes.
That's fine. But yeah, I think I'm very.
I think the only thing we need to be concerned about would be the flyovers, the ups and downs. Like my brother said, he enjoys the load. I don't think everyone enjoys the load. So see, our training days on any given day.
Dude, you should get your brother to run in costume. Hyderabad marathon. It'd be fun.
I hope you're hearing. I mean, I hope you're listening to this.
You know, make him do God of War. Paint him
Kratos.
the God of War. Yeah.
So shirtless
Yes.
with a lion cloth.
Yes.
Talk to him when he comes.
No, the red and silver paint. It'll be amazing.
Kratos.
Dude,
Kratos, right?
Yeah, Kratos. He's bald, man. He can pull that off. With the beard.
No comments.
With the beard, it look amazing.
Yeah, actually. Oh yeah, actually. But I don't think he'll want to do it.
I'll be Kratos.
Dude, if he does it, it'll be crazy. But I don't think he'll want. I don't think he'll want to do it.
Dude, he's run multiple marathons, and my pace is obviously going to be good enough
finish
for
it.
him.
He can finish it. I know for a fact. Dude, హైదరాబాద్ ఎండలో బట్టలు లేకుండా లైన్ క్లాత్ వేసుకుని పరిగిస్తే తోలంతా ఊడిపోద్ది భయ్యా.
Don't do lion cloth. Do like do a shot. Do like a booty shot, but do
booty shot.
The 5-inch running shot, bro.
I don't know what is.
Do the 5-inch running shot.
Why are you fascinating my brother in different?
Dude, the 5-inch running shot, dude. I call it a booty shot because it looks like a booty shot, bro. The running shot. You know what I'm talking about.
So you know what when every different runner has different issues when it comes to chafing.
Yeah.
And we all have difficulty picking that proper gear.
A topic for another day.
Yeah. So exactly when you said lion cloth, that's what I was trying to get out of that. So
We're hitting the 1 hour mark.
We are?
Yeah, we just hit the 1 hour. So I think 5 minutes here and there.
I think
we're gonna keep the episode short today.
So I think basically you travel, eat what you want.
Yep.
Don't overindulge. Eat till you're full.
Yes.
Don't eat beyond that.
A truly random episode today.
Yeah.
But the takeaway, I think, the gyan do.
Enjoy your travels. Enjoy your trips. De-stress. Just keep in mind not to overindulge in anything.
Yes, I think balance is important. It'll help you get your progress. It'll help you get your targets quicker. Always remember that.
Yeah.
It's not worth if you're stressing out.
I agree.
And see you guys next time.
Hope you have a lovely weekend. We'll see you guys soon.
Yes, and
Bye-bye.
have a nice trip, Aditya.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.